Hello everyone. Today I am going to teach you a simple automation that will save you a lot of time. Assume that someone purchased your course through Razorpay and now you need to manually allocate that person to a certain course. That's something you can do. But what if a group of people purchased your course? You can manually grant them access to your course, but this will take a lot of time. So to make it fast and easy, I'm going to show you an automation on how to instantly assign a course to a person in Zenler who bought your course on Razorpay. We may also use Google Sheets to capture their information. So without further ado, let's get started. Right now we are on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here I'm going to create a new workflow, naming it as Razorpay to Google Sheets to course in Zenler. So the first trigger I am going to use is Razorpay. Here I am going to choose the trigger event as payment captured. So now we have a webhook URL here. I am going to copy this one and paste it in my Razorpay. So this is my Razorpay dashboard. I am right now in test mode. I am using test mode because of making test payments. I am going to settings, webhooks, add new webhook, paste the webhook URL which we have copied and make the event as payment captured, create webhook. So now webhook is connected to Razorpay. So now we need to make a test payment. To make the test payment, I have created a test payment page. So this is the test payment page which I have created. Now I am going to enter my details. Ajay@gmail.com. Phone number can be a random one as it's a test payment. Pay. Proceed. Here I am going to choose Razorpay test UPI ID, which is Razorpay Razor. Enter. So the payment is done. As soon as the payment is done, we will receive some response in our Pabbly dashboard. So these are the response which we received. These are the details which we entered in Razorpay. So now we need to copy these details into Google Sheet. So the next action will be Google Sheets. And the action event will be add new row, connect. Here there are two options. One is add new connection, select existing connection. As I already have a existing connection, so I'll use this one. If you need to connect a new one, you need to connect with your Google account and you need to select a new Google Sheet. I'll go with existing connection, save. To collect this data, I have created a dash sheet naming as course attendees and the sub sheet will be sheet 1. So I'm going to connect this sheet. Already it has course attendee sheet 1. So the serial number you can manually add that one. The name will be Ajay. Email ID will be ajay@gmail.com. Phone number will be purchase time. In the place of purchase time, I use a code. So this is the code for purchase time. I'll tell you about it in a few seconds. Save and send test request. So we have received some response. So this is the details which we entered in Razorpay. Age, Ajay, email, phone number. So this is the time. So the code makes the time in IST. The time purchase time is nothing but the time when a person purchased your course. Now the next event will be adding a user into Zenler. So the next event will be in the Zenler there are two actions. One is adding them as a student in Zenler and enrolling them in a course. So the first thing we need to do is add them as a user, add them as a student, add a new user, connect. Here also there are two options, existing connection, new connection. As I already have an existing connection, so I am going with this one. If you want to know a connection, you can paste the API key from Zenler, your Zenler account, and you can enter your school account here. I'm going with existing connection, save. So here the first name will be Ajay. Last name, we don't have last name, so we can leave that one. Email ID will be ajay@gmail.com. Choose role will be a student. Password, we can make it as first name @123. After enrolling in this one, they can change their username while logging into their Zenler account. Phone number will be entities. You can leave this entries, you can leave this or you can fill this, doesn't make any difference. Save and send test request. So we have added a user. If you want to check, these are the students. If we refresh, so I have added a user in my Zenler account as a student. Now we need to enroll him into a course. So add another action. Again choose Zenler. Now we need to enroll user to a course. Again choose your existing connection. Here the course which I am enrolling him is to a trial course. So this is my Zenler dashboard. My course is trial. Trial is my course name. So this is the course. Here we need to paste the course plan ID. So the course plan ID will get by going to pricing. So the plan is trial plan, free type. Here we need to click on edit. If you see the URL here, there is a number after pricing and before edit. We need to copy this number and we need to paste it in Pabbly Connect. So this is the number which is required. The email address will be ajay@gmail.com. First name will be Ajay. You can leave the last name and save and send test request. So the user is added to the course successfully. So if you go to students, if you click here trial course, apply filter, the user is added successfully. So I'll make a quick overview here. So the first thing we did here is connecting Razorpay with Pabbly. Razorpay with Pabbly by copying the URL in Razorpay and making it test payment. When the test payment is done, we'll receive some response. So these are the response which we received. So these details will be updated in Google Sheet. So this is the Google Sheet action which we did. From there, we will add the user into Zenler as a student. After that, we are enrolling the same user to a particular course for which he purchased. So this is the action which we did in enrolling a user to a course. So that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.